On the 5th day of Christmas, Rob Top gave to me Atmos by Marwec, Framework by Agate, Carnage Mode by Findex, Ouroboros and Nhelv by Truster, and White Album by Jeff P. Hey guys, welcome to day 5 of the stream we see as 12 Demons of Christmas. This is the first of 2 levels that I beat for this year's series, which is Atmos by Marwec and more. This is a level I've been interested in beating since I saw it released back in late 2023, and the reason I haven't beaten it in the 2 years this has been out is because of several issues with this level's gameplay in regards to its balancing and just overall difficulty, according to early victors who said that this level was just not enjoyable at all. Luckily, this level has gotten multiple updates, making the gameplay better, and I can definitely see why. This level is really fun and consistent. There are still balancing issues, which is unfortunate, but they weren't bad enough to really tank my enjoyment that much. So this level is really good, and I'm glad I finally was able to beat it, especially for this year's 12 Demons of Christmas. I'm going to do a practice run and go into more depth about the level and each of the parts. So yeah. So the beginning is not that interesting whatsoever. You pretty much get to 25-ish every attempt. There's just really not much to say other than it's pretty easy and it gets very consistent, which, depending on how you view that, can make this level boring, but to me it wasn't that bad because I honestly like when I get far a lot, even if it's just because of the balancing. The UFO might seem a bit tricky, but you kind of just gotta know where to click and what portals to avoid. Same thing goes for this ball. Know what orbs to hit and know where the spikes are specifically, so you know how to time the orbs, and the same thing goes with that spider. This is the second half of the pre-drop now, which is definitely harder than everything before it. These 2 orbs are probably the first choke point of the level. And then you got this section. This is actually a random path. This arrow gives you a direction to go in, either up or down. You gotta make sure you go in the right path. So it's pointing up, so we're gonna take the up path. Just like that. Both paths are pretty similar in difficulty. They both connect right here anyway. Now we get to the last part of the pre-drop, which is probably the jankiest part, to be honest. You start off with this dual ship, and there is a yellow orb right here, which is kind of lighted out right now, but you gotta know how to hit this yellow orb perfectly because of this saw blade, which is the most annoying thing like ever. There's not much that I can really say about it other than you just gotta find a consistent way to do this part. And even then, the rest of the duel is not symmetrical, including this wave. So you gotta really rely on like visual indicators to know where to click. And then we get to the drop. The drop menu consists of duels and cube to connect the duels together. This point onwards is definitely harder than anything before. You might have noticed the duels have a lot of wave with dash orbs, which is a pretty neat gimmick, but it is pretty difficult. This is probably the hardest cube out of this part because of these orbs and also this really tight cube jump. And then we get one more duel with some even more wave and dash orb. Yay. Then we get to the next part. It starts off with the ship. You gotta know how long to hold each of these orbs for. You got this robot with some decently tricky timings with these spikes on the slopes, which make it a bit more tricky. This wave used to be a lot harder in the original version, but I'm glad it has been nerfed. It's still really difficult, by the way. Definitely not as bad as it used to be. The CFO is pretty difficult. These orbs, you gotta hit them pretty perfectly. And then you got whatever this is, which is pulled straight out of Zodiac. Got a pretty difficult wave right here. You gotta click slightly slower than the beat, which is kind of annoying. And then the rest of this part is not that hard at all. And then you get to the ending, which is pretty much free. So yeah, that is Atmos. Really cool level, really cool decoration and song. And again, the gameplay is really fun. Consistent, but that could also just be the balancing of the first half being much easier than the second half. So yeah, that's my opinions on this level, be sure to check out tomorrow's upload, which is gonna be day 6, uploaded by Kess. And also be sure to stick around for my second video for the series, which is gonna be on Christmas Eve for day 11. That is it for me right now, and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so this is day 2 of Atmos, and my first time going from 0. 4, oh my gosh, first attempt. 5, oh my gosh. 7, 8. I'm lucky just like sight reading this. I mean, I have played this beginning before, but not like in a serious attempt to get somewhere. Okay, I'm kind of stupid for that one. Okay. Why did he click there? Okay. Okay, it's a very good progress. Oh, why'd I jump there? So dumb. Dude, that's so stupid. I forgot what that was. I don't know why. That's just like, I knew what I was doing, but I didn't. I don't know if you can buffer that, dude, so I timed that. Ugh.
Hey guys, there's an access card here.
Nice.
Huh? No, dude. Oh my gosh, I thought I had it. I just got 52.
Nice.
Okay. That's really good. Dude! Shoot. I went that way. Dude, the amount of times I've done that is way too much. I keep going the wrong way. I don't know why I do that. I went the wrong way! I died there again! Oh, that part is actually the stupidest part in the level. I died there! Alright, 77.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's so expected, but like at the same time. Oh!
Are you good, man?
I'm
Shut
so
up,
close. Dude. Okay, I got a new vest. I died the same percent. Oh my gosh! Are we kidding? Oh my goodness, I just can't. I can't. Oh no.
Okay, yung ramp. Say low na ramp.
What? That was insane. What? That was second attempt from 0. And that was like right after 44 to 100. Okay. Bet.